in this video, let's implement dropping piece. Okay, so what's the strategy? We can use something called a tap gesture recognizer. So when we touch somewhere here, right, we can drop a piece in this column. And if we touch somewhere here, right, we can drop a piece in this column. Okay, so let's go to main storyboard and grab a tap gesture recognizer and put it on the view controller. So click this icon, library, widget library, and try to find a gesture recognizer. There are many of them. We have tap gesture recognizer. This is what we need here. And the pinch, rotation, swipe, and pen. Okay, so here today we just need this. Now it's a different animal and different from what we used before, like a button. If we drag a button onto the screen, we can see it on the screen. But this guy, no. When we drag this one and put it on the view, right, it goes to here. It's not on this view. Okay, so yeah, here is the tap gesture recognizer. Okay, we still need the control drag to build the connection from this guy to our view controller. Okay, that's the connection between this UI widget and our code. Okay, let's do it. So hold on Option key and click View Controller here. So we can drag from here or here. They are same. Okay. Hold on Control key and drag and drop here, right? So this is an action. The type is UITapGestureRecognizer. Okay, so the tapping information is included in the parameter send into this function. Give a name, so we can just use tap or something like that. Tap, or yeah, just use tap. Okay, now we can hide this one. Let's give it a try. And the sender, right, is the guy containing the information about the tag. Let's print out something. Print sender dot, is there location? Yeah, location in view. Which view? Of course, in our board view. Okay, so what's the type of that? Let's hold down Option key and click. It should be a CG point. Yes, CG point. So we'll print out the coordinates of the tap, right? Run it. Let's try here. Oh, 40, the x is 40.5, so this is 40.5. What about and the y? We don't care about the y is 20 something. Okay, what about the other one? Yeah, 90. So it's roughly, yeah, 50, right? Beyond the first location. Okay, so we can use this to determine which column, right, we touched. We will draw our piece. Now there's a design issue here. We need to make a decision. Where do we put the code? Okay, so which object has the decision, right, to make sure, like, to decide which column we touched. Obviously it's the board view, right? And so this guy has all the information like that. So this is the best place to write the code to answer the question which column 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which one we touched, right? So let's put the code here. Function column of, right? So column at, yeah, column at, well, the x, right? X, like for example, yeah, we have this information, right? If we have this information, we should return the index 1, right? And if we have this information here, we should return 0, right? To report, yeah, column 0 was touched. Okay, so x is our CG float, yeah, return, yeah, an integer, right? The index of our column at that. So what's the formula? So we can return x minus origin x and divided by what? Square side. This is not an integer, right? And let's fix that. Let's double check, right? So if this one for example, this one is a little bit bigger than that one, right? So, and divided by that, it will be 0. Okay, let's test it. So how can we do that? Let's go back to here. So with this information here, send the location that, okay. So let's create a, let's put this one in one constant. So let finger location, right, equals this guy, copy and paste. So now let's remove this one. Now we can call, right? Okay, so let column, right, equals what? Board view, right? Can answer this question. What's the function name? Is column. Do we have that? Let me trigger the compilation. Compiler column again. Column yeah. X is our finger location dot x. Yes. Oh, what is that? Has no value of type board view, has no board view column. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. So this one, let's print out, right? Column, yeah, try it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It works. So our formula, our algorithm works. Now with this, what can we do next? So we know which one we touched, right? Using tap gesture recognizer. So if we touch that, we want our game engine, right? This is our game engine to make the move, right? So let's do that. Let's go to the game engine here. So it's inside this one. This is our game. So we need a function to make the move, right? Function like drop add. Okay, so here is the column, right? Column int. Yeah, so how can we do that? It means we'll add a piece right inside this one. So now how can we figure out? So what if, yeah, it's empty. If it's empty, we know we'll put the piece at this column and row 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, row 5. But what if this is not empty? So better we can have a helper function, right, to report how many pieces exist, right? How many pieces exist in a specific column. Okay, so let's do that first. Let's create a function like number of pieces, right, at column int return, yeah, of course, integer. How many? So if it's empty, it will return 0. Now all the pieces are here, right? So we can for loop pieces, right? Piece in pieces. So we'll check its column, right? If anyone, okay, so that's define the variable like count, okay, piece or number of piece. Yeah, number of pieces is a good name, so it's int, and originally it's 0. So if we find 1 at this column, right, at this column, we'll add 1 into this guy. So yeah, we can try something like that. Well, this is a new feature of this Swift programming language. Well, piece dot colon equal col. Yeah, this is the same thing like we put like if condition here. Now it can be put inside this line. So if we find 1, we can just add 1 to this one, right? Add increase by 1. So after that, we can report, right, the number of pieces at that column. Yeah, that's it. So now we can use this guy. We can use this one to help our drop add. So we need to find, right, that number of pieces equals number of pieces at the column, right? So now we have the number. For example, there are 3 of them here. So we'll put 1 here, right? So here this is row 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if there's already 3 there, we'll get this row 0, 1, 2. So what is the algorithm? Let's create a new piece, okay? That new piece equal to our Connect4 piece. Yeah, column, of course, is this column, right? Row. Let's calculate the row. What is a row? So the row should be if it's empty, then the row will be 6, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5. Oh, it will be 5. 5. Then if there's a 1 here, it will be 4. So it should be like 6 minus what? Minus number of pieces, right? So if this is 0, then it will be 5, right? 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if this guy is 0, it will be 5. If it's 1, this will be 4, right? So what is 5? 5 is rows, right? Minus 1. So that's what happened here? Yeah, fix it. It's static, okay. So static means it doesn't belong to a specific object. It belongs to the data type itself. So row is our row. Yeah, is red. Oh, is red. This is a good question. So drop add, we need something to determine the color, right? So let's put a temporary code here. So let's always let's test with yellow color. Okay, I like yellow. So now we need to insert this piece into our pieces. Oh no, PIEC pieces dot insert new member, new piece. That's it. Now we need to add the mutating. Yeah, that's it. So now with that ready, we can go back to our controller, view controller. So instead of printing that, we'll call our game dot drop add column. Then we'll update the shadow pieces box and then repaint. Let's give it a try. But remember, we can only drop yellow piece. Okay, let's put here yellow, yellow, yellow. The other one, yellow, yellow, yellow. What about this? Yeah, you see? It knows there's a 1 here, right? Another one. Cool, it works. That's it for today. See you next time.